What's going on? Dylan Conrad, Metabolic as Female. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 3 worst mistakes women make when tracking alcohol into their macros. Before I get into that, if you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, turn notifications on, Spotify, iTunes, hit that bell button, leave a review. I'm in my kitchen, got all the alcohol out, just shot a reel, so it's like, nah, I'll just use this for the video that I'm going to post on YouTube. And obviously the audio, you guys aren't seeing what's in front, but I have a beautiful display done by my mother-in-law, and it looks amazing, of all the alcohol and the detox supplements I'm gonna get into as well. So these 3 mistakes will make or break your fat loss results if you want to lose fat while you're drinking alcohol. So you know me, like Mr. Flexible Dieting, sustainability is key. People are gonna stick to what they actually enjoy and what's realistic, right? Fitting alcohol, if you already drink, I'm not saying, hey, go out and drink, but I'm saying if you already do, this is an easy way so you can lose fat while not having a heavy change into your lifestyle. And if someone's like, yeah, you can lose fat and drink alcohol, if someone told me that, I'd be like, yeah, I'm in, I'm good. So these are the top 3 mistakes I see. So number 1 is tracking alcohol as alcohol instead of as carbohydrates. So alcohol is its own macronutrient. You have protein, you have carbs, you have fats, and then you have alcohol. With alcohol, when you're drinking, it does create a little bit of insulin resistance. So to offset that, we can actually track alcohol as carbohydrates to offset that. And what that also does is allows us to really moderate your carbs so we can stay more insulin sensitive. When we're more insulin sensitive, it means we're consuming carbohydrates, we're storing them as energy instead of fat. Insulin resistance is the flip, right? We consume carbohydrates, we store them as fat instead of energy. So to create more insulin sensitivity, we can track alcohol as carbohydrates and balance those carbs a lot better because they're not going to show up into your macros. So for example, if you put, if you had 100 calories, I'm not sure the calories for alcohol per gram. I think it's about 4. Don't quote me on that, but let's just say it's 4. That'd be 25 calories per gram of alcohol, right? So I think that's, no, sorry, that'd be, yeah. Is that flip? My math's so bad right now. So it's 4 grams. 4 calories equals 1 gram. 4 into 100. Oh, that's wrong. That's 25 calories. 25 grams of alcohol. So 25 grams. So it wouldn't show up because when you're tracking macros, you're only looking at protein, carb, and fat. You wouldn't see the 25 grams of alcohol in those macros. It just wouldn't show up. So make sure you guys log it as carbohydrates. Easy way to do this is go to MyFitnessPal, just search alcohol as carbs, and then that will come up. And in the serving size, you're gonna put the amount of calories in there, and that should show up as the grams of carbohydrates. So for example, if you have 100 calories, that'd be 25 grams of carbohydrates because there's 4 calories for every gram of carbohydrates. Okay, got that math right. Mistake number 2 I see is not following the 80-20 rule. So 80% of your food should be coming from anti-inflammatory sources. If you don't know what those look like, go on Instagram right now, at Dylan A. Conrad, DM me anti-inflammatory, and I'll send you my free anti-inflammatory food list. But basically, alcohol is going to cause inflammation in our body when we drink it, right? To offset that, we want to make sure that 80% of our food is going to be coming from anti-inflammatory sources, so we can have these 20% of these more inflammatory sources like alcohol not affect the body as much. And if you look at kind of what inflammation does, it affects your hormones, it affects your recovery, it affects a lot of different facts. And those 2 things are the most important in the fat loss hierarchy for women, right? So follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of your food coming from anti-inflammatory sources, 20% coming from more inflammatory like alcohol sources. So if you are a woman eating 1,600 calories, that'd be 320 calories of alcohol coming from alcohol. 320 calories of intake coming from alcohol. I can't talk today, jeez. Maybe because I'm in a new spot here and it's like, yeah. Okay, mistake number 3 is no detox supplements. So this is huge. You can see here if you're watching on YouTube, N-acetylcysteine is 1 NAC, and activated charcoal. Myself, my clients typically take about 1,000 milligrams. Obviously consult with your doctor before taking any supplement. Yeah, you can see them there on the video. Those are great. So just like cortisol, acute cortisol, acute exposure to cortisol, acute exposure to alcohol, that's not the problem. It's the prolonged exposure, so the length that it stays in your body. So if you're at a day party or day drinking, you want to take some of these detox supplements, NAC and activated charcoal, probably like whenever you're done drinking, like, you know, say you started drinking at 12, you finish at 3, you want to take them around like 3:34, right? That's number 1. If you drink at night, just take them before you go to bed. Keep it easy. Take the supplements before you go to bed. And what this is going to do is it's going to, NAC really helps detoxify the liver. It really helps the kidneys function, and it'll help detoxify everything. Activated charcoal, that's actually what they give people that with alcohol poisoning. That mops everything up, flushes out of your system, so you can get that prolonged exposure out of there, right? The greatest thing about those is you have no hangovers, which is phenomenal. So that will take the prolonged exposure of the inflammation down immensely, and so you can continue to lose fat rapidly while you're drinking. So yeah, hope this helped. Forward this to a friend that likes drinking and is on a fat loss journey. If you want my free alcohol roadmap or my macro tracking guide or the anti-inflammatory food guide, go on Instagram at Dylan A. Conrad, DM me macro tracking or anti-inflammatory alcohol, and I'll send you all those guides ASAP.